Okay, so that was where we were in the last video, and what we were talking about is using the existing core hole, re-entering a core with a concave polishing grinding surface, which is going to come and polish part of that spherical aspect or spherical plane, if you like, of your vase, while it's still totally encased in granite. The hard thing with that is this is the shape of your core that you're going to inject back down to try and make this nice surface at the end of your snapped off core drilling. Okay, obviously this is rotating. Think about a core cutter that cuts concrete. It's rotating round and round and round and round. Okay, as this comes down, how are you going to cut into the corner of this granite slab? Okay, where's that other piece of paper? You see here the trajectory is asking you to cut possibly through a corner, or possibly even just at an angle onto this face. And what we know from core drilling, even in modern times, is that a core drill must start at 90 degrees to its cutting surface so that its edges hit a flat surface, so that rotation bites in and rotates on the cutting surface all at once. If it doesn't, then you're going to have issues. In this case, if you're advancing this forward, it's not going to work, okay? Even to do your initial core, at this stage you might just be using the tube drill. You're not going to tube drill into your cube at this angle. So what you need to do is you need to cut the edge of your cube off, okay? So you'd want to do a cut on your cube, on the outside of your cube, that to provide this surface. So now this line here is a nice flat cutting surface for this tube drill to go in, and then obviously for the concave polish grinder to go in after it. Okay, so coming back to, and you'll see here, this is my sketch of the vase in waiting, but it's still totally encased in granite. So that's where my thinking is on that. An interesting point with that, okay, is to get all of those concave polish grinding surfaces around here. You're going to need absolute accuracy to come down into this granite block. You know, how would you do that? It'd have to be absolutely accurate to the center of the cube. My gosh, how would you do that? You know, now if you're looking at doing that, you know, you need to have some outside reference point to this cube. Okay. Now I'm thinking you're building something. Perhaps you're in a workshop, okay? In my view, the natural thing is you'd need something over the top of this cube. But now you'd be working in and around this cube. So this guiding curve, you really need an overhead protractor, you know, so that you could get your angles, your calculated angles, down to the center of your object. Okay, I believe the cube form was processed in a workshop that had a curved ceiling. I believe the center of the curved ceiling scribing point would also have to be the center of this cube, which would also have to be the center of your vase exactly between your handles. I'll leave you with that thought, and we'll get on to the next one.